Death, the quiet mystery that waits for every soul. From the moment we take our first breath, we are already walking toward that hidden threshold, the one that no human truly returns from unchanged. For thousands of years, prophets, poets, and philosophers have asked the same question. What happens when life slips away? Is death an end, or is it a veil? A thin curtain between two worlds. Every day across every nation, hearts stop beating, and yet a few of those souls come back. They return with stories that defy reason, stories filled with light, peace, and a love so overwhelming it reshapes everything they once believed. These are called near-death experiences. People who were declared dead describe rising above their own bodies, watching doctors and nurses work below them, traveling through tunnels of radiant light, and meeting loved ones who have long departed. Many say that the first faces they see are those of family, a mother, a father, a child, or a grandparent, waiting for them in a realm of brilliant light. They describe embraces that feel more real than touch, voices without sound, and the overwhelming recognition that love never ends. Whether they are Christian, Muslim, Jewish, or have no faith at all, they describe the same sacred pattern: light, peace, understanding, and the feeling that consciousness continues. One of the most remarkable cases is that of Pam Reynolds, a woman whose heart was stopped during brain surgery in the 1990s. Her blood was drained from her head, her brainwaves vanished, and yet when she awoke, she described the surgical instruments in the room, the sounds, the conversations, every detail she could not have possibly known. She said she floated above her body, calm and aware, surrounded by light. Another story belongs to Dr. Eben Alexander, a neurosurgeon who once believed consciousness was only the product of the brain. When bacterial meningitis shut down his own brain, he fell into a deep coma. But in that silence, he encountered a realm of color, light, and love. A world he said felt more real than reality itself. He too spoke of meeting a presence he recognized, a soul connection beyond words. When he returned, his skepticism had dissolved. He called his experience proof of heaven. Science, of course, has tried to explain it. Some say it's oxygen deprivation, the brain gasping in its final moments, creating visions to comfort itself. Others speak of the chemical DMT released by the dying brain, flooding the mind with imagery. Some blame the temporal lobe, firing random sparks that simulate an out-of-body journey. But science struggles to explain the details. How can blind people describe visual scenes during NDES? How can patients recount exact conversations or events that happened while they were clinically dead? And why are the patterns the same across culture, time, and belief? A tunnel, a light, a presence beyond words. And why do so many people see those they love most, waiting for them at the edge of eternity? In recent years, the University of Southampton's AWARE studies revealed something astonishing. A few patients showed awareness up to 3 minutes after cardiac arrest. Other research captured surges of brain energy seconds before death, bursts of light in the darkness, as if consciousness itself was preparing to take flight. Those who come back often return transformed. They no longer fear death. They become gentler, more spiritual, as if the veil between worlds remains slightly open in their hearts. They talk about unconditional love, a light that never leaves them. And many say the memory of their family's embrace beyond the light is stronger than any moment they've lived on earth. Every faith has spoken of this passage between worlds. The Quran says, "It is Allah who takes away the souls at the time of their death, and those that do not die during their sleep." Surah Az-Zumar 39:42. In Islam, the soul enters Barzakh, a realm between this life and the next, a waiting place, a dimension unseen. In the Bible, Paul speaks of being caught up to the third heaven, a space of indescribable beauty. He also wrote, "To be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord." The Torah teaches, "The dust returns to the ground it came from, and the spirit returns to God who gave it." Three faiths, one whisper. The soul endures. The body may crumble, but the essence continues its journey through unseen dimensions. Modern physics and ancient scripture are beginning to echo one another. Theoretical physicist Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff suggest that consciousness might emerge from quantum processes inside our cells, meaning that awareness could exist beyond the physical body. If so, perhaps the brain is not the source of consciousness, but its receiver, like a radio tuned to the frequency of the soul. When the radio breaks, the broadcast does not end. It simply moves beyond our hearing. Could death be that moment? The instant the soul slips free from matter and returns to the boundless field of creation? Throughout history, saints and mystics described realms of light, angelic voices, and a love so pure that words fail. Now doctors, scientists, and ordinary people tell the same story. Are they all dreaming? Or have they seen what prophets saw? The evidence doesn't bring certainty, it brings wonder. Maybe death is not the closing of a book, but the turning of a page. Maybe we are consciousness exploring itself through countless forms, and what we call death is only the homecoming of the soul. Every near-death experience carries the same message. Love is real and it never dies. Those who return live differently. They forgive more easily. They listen more deeply. They love without fear. They have touched something eternal, and it changes them forever. So perhaps the real question is not what happens after death, but what are we doing with life before it ends? Because if the stories are true, the light that greets us beyond this world is the same light that lives quietly within us now. And maybe, just maybe, those we love never truly leave. They are waiting, watching, and guiding us until the day we walk that same path home. Have you ever felt something similar? A moment where you sensed someone you lost was near, or a light that felt too real to be imagination? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might help someone who is searching for hope tonight.